Hello everyone, my name is Gorana Mrčelić and I'm professor at University of Split Faculty of Maritime Studies. In this Module 5 we will deal with coastal zones and marine environment. So at the end of this Module 5 we will be able to confidently argue on the sustainability of coastal. So let's refresh our minds. What is sustainability and what does marine coastal tourism include? Coastal and maritime tourism covers predominantly water-based activities, including swimming, sunbathing, sailing, scuba diving, recreational boating and cruising. But there are many challenges connected with marine and coastal tourism. For example, increased water use and waste generation, especially in the peak seasons. So during this presentation, we will think about what can we do about these challenges as society and as. For the beginning, good management of tourism is essential in order to maximize the benefits and minimize negative impacts, and it can be achieved by two tools: integrated coastal zone management and marine spatial planning. So integrated coastal zone management is a process designed to ensure sustainable development of coastal zone, including terrestrial and marine component of coastal zone. And how can it be achieved? It can be achieved by vertical and horizontal integration of all activities. Horizontal integration includes integration of all users or sectors, and vertical integration includes integration of all levels of administration. So what happens if there is no integrated coastal zone management in some area? You can find out by yourself at the figure down in the left corner. So as you can see, a lot of conflict arises if there is no integrated coastal zone management or if it is poor. The other tool is marine or maritime spatial planning. It is also process, multi-sectoral participatory process for the management of ocean and coastal zones. And the same as the integrated coastal zone management, it helps to distribute people and activities, includes urban, regional, land use, transport, and environmental planning. So let's talk a few slides, a few words about environment protection strategies and principles. In the 1950s and 1960s, there were very restrictive strategies and principles for environmental protection, such as NIMBY, not in my backyard, banana, built absolutely nothing anywhere near anything, and gray and black lists of pollutants with substances that are prohibited or that it should be limited. And last years you can hear a lot about ecosystem-based approach and principles of polluter pays, careful decision making, best available science, technology and environmental practice, principle of translocation and principle of public participation and public access to information. These principles and strategies are less restrictive than the previously mentioned. So when we talk about marine environment protection, it's very important to mention marine protected areas globally, special protected areas and sites of community importance established by European Union for European Union countries, and specially protected areas of Mediterranean interest that includes not only sites important for biodiversity or conservation, but also include sites with great scientific, aesthetic, historical, archaeological, cultural and educational interest. When we talk about places or sites that are important for tourism, we can't escape underwater cultural heritage. So UNESCO Convention on Protection of the Underwater Cultural Heritage harmonizes the protection of submerged heritage as well as encourages the responsible access to the public to underwater heritage and examples of best. There are several different strategies for sustainable and responsible tourism. We can say that there are different instruments that can help us to frame these strategies. There are hard laws, binding documents, and soft laws, non-binding documents, including resolutions, declarations, guidelines, quality standards, and labels. And here you have a list of 4 of them, but there are many of them. For example, ISO Environmental Management System, EU Eco Management and Audit Chain, and Green Key and a Blue Flag as well. So for the end, let's think together what we can do, or what can we do as individuals. We can be responsible tourists, we can save the water, we can switch off the lights when we don't need it. We should not use plastic cups back because it will end in the sea. We should recycle waste, use local fresh products, learn as much as we can on marine ecosystem we visit. We should avoid disturbing marine organisms. We should take only photos and nothing else, and leave no trace. So if you have any question, please do not hesitate, and please send me an email on this email address down in your left corner. Thank you and hope to see you. Bye.